Hi there, and welcome to what is the first of hopefully a whole series of video diaries and video blogs that we're going to be hosting this season in relation to the Poole Harbour Osprey Translocation project. We're Birds of Poole Harbour and we're in a really exciting part of the project now. This is a joint partnership project between the Birds of Poole Harbour charity, the Roy Dennis Wildlife Foundation and Wildlife Windows, who are doing some work for us today. For those of you that have been following the project over the last 3 years will know that we've been doing a project to try and re-establish Osprey here on southern Britain for the first time in kind of 200 years, give or take. We've been translocating chicks down from Scotland here to Poole Harbour, raising and releasing them at a secret site in the harbour, and we're now at a stage where we've got birds coming back and we could potentially see nesting attempts from here on in. So what happened last year, which was really exciting, on June 12th 2019 we saw one of our first birds, well it was our very first bird, a bird called LS7 return into the UK for the first time. What was even more amazing was that there is a female called CJ7 who's from Rutland Water, who had actually been visiting the harbour for the last 3 years, also present at the same time, and almost immediately they hit it off and spent the first kind of few months of the summer interacting, pair bonding, and then eventually even nest building, nest prepping, and even practice mating, which was a really exciting development for the project and not something we'd anticipated quite at this time. Where we are now, it's March 2020, lovely spring day, the sun's shining, which has been really rare this spring so far. The first wheatears and sand martins have turned up in the last couple of days, so spring is definitely here, and now we're just waiting for ospreys. We've got Wildlife Windows here who are installing a live webcam on one of the Poole Harbour Nest platforms, which is really exciting, and that was funded by you, the public. And we can't thank you enough. This is going to provide a really great opportunity, hopefully, fingers crossed, if ospreys choose to nest on this particular nest, which we think they might do based on our understanding of their behaviour last year. And it'll be live in the next few weeks, and so hopefully, fingers crossed, any osprey activity that takes place in and around this area and birds landing on the nest, then obviously we'll be able to live stream on our website. So we're keeping everything crossed for this season. Please remember, this is a really significant time for the project. We're kind of putting everything in place, managing and working with local landowners to ensure the safety and the protection of these nests. We're not going to publicly announce where any of these nests are. I mean, there's one already, a very public one, which is at Middlebeer at Arn, and we're working very closely with the RSPB Arn team about should ospreys nest there. But it's all about common sense and lack of disturbance. These are really shy birds, so what we're doing is, like I say, getting everything in place that allows us to monitor the birds via a live webcam, but then making sure that no harm or no disturbance comes to them, you know, for any nesting attempt that we might see in the spring. So thank you all very much for anyone that's contributed to the project and your time and your donations over the years. It's all built up to this moment, so as a team we're really excited, and let's see what 2020 brings.